Blackpink's Lisa to be nominated for an Emmy for White Lotus. Netizens are divided over this. Emmys are one of the most prestigious film awards in the entertainment industry. The Blackpink star Lisa, who made her acting debut recently with The White Lotus, Season 3, has recently been considered for the Best Supporting Actress nomination. Creators of the show made the official submission recently, which has garnered a lot of mixed reactions from netizens online. Is Lisa being considered for an Emmy? Lisa's name has been submitted by The White Lotus host studio along with 19 other cast members for consideration of nominations for the Emmy Awards this year, as per reports from Gold Derby. The submissions have been made to over 39 different categories, with Lisa's name being submitted for the Best Supporting Actress category in the awards. The internet is split over Lisa's possible nomination at the Emmy Awards. While most of the Blinks shared the celebratory feeling at the revelation of the news, a lot of netizens took to online social media platforms to express their disdain and unsure thoughts over the matter. One netizen commented online by saying, "No hate, but her character barely did anything notable," while another stated how the nomination was disrespectful. They shared in their post that, submitting for Emmy Best Supporting Actress, after a small role with 10 minutes in 9 rupees of the season, is low-key disrespectful towards actresses who really carried it with major roles. Less than block quote class equals, Twitter tweet, greater than less than P lang equals, N, dir equals, LTR, greater than I'm sorry I love you Lisa but you played 10 minutes in this season, all you did was talk to your man and smile. It was definitely not the hardest job to do less than a href equals. Web links, greater than web links less than a greater than less than p greater than. At legendary GA0 less than a href equals, web links, greater than May 20, 2025 less than a greater than less than block quote greater than less than script async src equals, web links, charset equals, utf8, greater than less than script greater than. Less than block quote class equals, Twitter tweet, greater than less than p lang equals, n, dir equals, ltr, greater than this will be a complete mess if she got nominated or if she wins. A lot of people will throw hate, because honestly, they're WAAAAAY more well-experienced actors who deserve the award, with a more complex and iconic roles. Let's be real and not be blinded. Less than a href equals, web links, greater than web links less than a greater than less than p greater than, jrjk, at jrjk_cart, less than a href equals, web links, greater than May 20, 2025 less than a greater than less than block quote greater than less than script async src equals, web links, charset equals, utf8, greater than less than script greater than. Lisa's new single helps her accomplish a special feat on the charts. Lisa's new collaboration with Maroon 5 is proving to be not just a commercial hit, but one of the most significant radio successes in her solo career. The Blackpink superstar teamed up with the pop band for the joint single, Priceless, which arrived on several Billboard charts last week. As it disappears from one ranking, it debuts on another and continues its steady climb on several others. Lisa returns to the adult contemporary chart. Priceless opens on the adult contemporary chart this week, coming in at number 29. The song marks Lisa's second release under her own name to reach this ranking, which tracks the most successful singles at US radio stations that focus on adult contemporary, a more mature-leaning subgenre of pop music. Last week, Priceless landed on both the pop airplay and adult pop airplay tallies. This frame, it improves to new peaks on both, lifting to numbers 22 and 12, respectively. Lisa scores a triple radio win with Priceless. As Priceless debuts on the adult contemporary chart, it becomes Lisa's second single to appear on all 3 of Billboard's pop radio rosters. It's also her first collaboration to manage that feat. Only one other Lisa solo cut has achieved this trifecta, Moonlit Floor, which also landed on the pop airplay, adult contemporary, and adult pop airplay lists. That track, featured on her recent solo album Alter Ego, peaked at number 24 on the AC roster, number 21 on pop airplay, and number 38 on adult pop airplay. It remains her longest charting success across all 3 lists. Lisa's solo career on the radio. While Lisa has only reached the adult contemporary chart twice, she has placed additional tracks on the 2 other pop radio rosters. The Blackpink star has now scored 3 wins on the adult pop airplay list, with her collaboration, Born Again, featuring Doja Cat and Rare, also reaching a number 38 peak. She has performed best on the pop airplay tally, where she's now landed 5 smashes. In addition to Priceless, Moonlit Floor, and Born Again, her other alter ego single, Rockstar, spent several frames on the chart, as did her 2021 solo breakout, Money, which first brought her to the top 40 list. Everything about the upcoming album and globe tour of Blackpink. Lisa drops hints. With Blackpink all set to hit the road in July for their 2025 world tour, Blinks have one burning question on their minds: will the reunion also involve a new album? While no detailed statement has been released regarding the same, Lisa did drop hints on the group's upcoming music at the 2025 Met Gala. "It's coming soon, I promise," she told Variety on May 5. In addition to this promising news from Blackpink's highest-earning member, here's everything that is in line for the group in 2025. All about the 2025 reunion of Blackpink. Off late, 3 out of 4 Blackpink members, Lisa, Jennie, and Rosé have been making appearances as a group, sometimes to support each other, like at Coachella, and other times to signify that the band is still going strong and there are new projects on the horizon. Jisoo has been away, focusing on solo projects, but she did express her excitement about working with the girls again. The K-pop star told Billboard in February 2025, "Everyone's excited about it, the reunion, and we've been sharing ideas. We've already done a lot of preparations for this year. Working solo has been an amazing experience, but honestly, it can get a little lonely sometimes." While making her debut at the 2025 Met Gala debut, Lisa of Blackpink found herself in the thick of a controversy. She sparked outrage for having the portrait of civil rights activist, Rosa Parks, illustrated on the lower part of her Louis Vuitton lingerie. Nonetheless, Blinks have been focusing on the more positive news coming from fashion's biggest night. As the star gushed about her love for Labubus, her interest in reprising the role of Mook in the White Lotus Season 4, and her all-new earbuds collaboration with Bose, she also dropped sizzling news about the quartet's upcoming music. "If you've been yearning to know all about the reunion of Blackpink in 2025, we've combed through the web to answer all your raging questions. Just scroll ahead." Details on the 2025 Blackpink World Tour. Blackpink, the most streamed female group on YouTube and Spotify globally for 7 consecutive years, will set the stage for their Blackpink 2025 World Tour from July onwards, with stops in Asia, Europe, and North America. The quartet will hit major cities starting with Seoul in South Korea and will conclude the tour in their home continent with Tokyo as the last stop in January 2026. Tickets for certain cities in the US and Europe are still available to buy. You can purchase them here at livenation.com. The pre-sale for Goyeong, South Korea began not too long ago and the tickets sold out immediately. Over 50,000 fans waited in an online queue. It has been over 19 months since Blackpink wrapped up their last project as a group. The Born Pink World Tour, which became the highest-grossing trek by any female group worldwide, gave the quartet a chance to embark on solo endeavors and break more records while surpassing 1 billion streams as individual artists on Spotify. However, the 2025 Blackpink World Tour was a long time coming and fans could not be more thrilled. When did Lisa say about the new album at the 2025 Met Gala? There isn't a specific date, month, or even a year for when the new album by Blackpink will be released. But there is confirmation from at least 2 members that new music is coming and we just have to be patient about it, as Lisa said. "Actually, we were in the studio a few days ago," she added. "We're also super excited to get back together and go on tour. We really miss the Blinks. We can't wait to see them." Rosé also had something to say about the much-awaited music drop. Read below. Will Blackpink continue doing solo projects? Dubbed the biggest girl group in the world by Time magazine, Blackpink thrives as successfully solo as they do together. Take this new record set by them, for instance. Apart from One Direction, Blackpink is the only band where each member has over 500 million streams on Spotify. But does this success mean that the quartet will continue on with solo projects? Well, Jisoo's The Prophet, Omniscient Reader co-starring Lee Min-ho releases this July, which means she may have to balance a world tour and the movie's press tours side by side. Only last year, Rosé released an album that surpassed 1 billion streams on Spotify, which means, for the rest of the year, she could be dedicating all her attention to Blackpink alone, or she may drop more hits like Apt, which featured Hollywood's music sensation Bruno Mars. As for Jennie, her album Ruby, which was released on March 7, 2025, crossed 800 million streams on Spotify in less than a month. Given this success, it won't be surprising if the solo singer decides to launch more individual projects whenever she has the time. Lisa had a jam-packed year herself, what with her Coachella performance and her acting debut in Season 3 of HBO's The White Lotus. With all that behind her, she now has her own management company, Loud, to look after. Or she could be dipping into Louis Vuitton archives to flaunt more groundbreaking looks, thus proving her mettle as a fashion icon, just like she did at the Met Gala. After all, she is the newest brand ambassador for the French luxury brand. The multi-hyphenate could be doing all of this and more alongside delivering hit performances with her lovesick girls. Whatever the case may be, one thing is for sure, Blackpink is all set to step in your area and set the stage on fire while smashing more and more records.